Hi guys, my name is Mariper Tena. For today's video, I'm gonna teach you some accounting basic. First is the accounting equation, which composed of A is equal to L plus OE, which means asset is equal to liability to owner's equity. If you love apple is equal to lemon plus oranges, so asset is equal to liability plus owner's equity, which means asset is any resource owned by a business or economic entity, while liability is something a person or company owes, in Tagalog, utang.
What?
Lastly, owner's equity. It is the defined proportion of the total value of a company asset that be claimed by its owner. For continuation of accounting equation, which is A is equal to L plus OE. And now, for understand further, let's explain asset. Asset has three types, which are convertibility, physical existence, and usage. First, let's focus on convertibility with two classifications, the current asset and non-current asset. To explain current asset, are assets that are expected to converted to cash within a year. Examples are cash, cash equivalents, accounts receivable, and stock inventory, while non-currents are those considered long-term where their full value will be recognized until at least a year. Examples are investment in other companies, property, and equipment. Second types of asset, which is the physical existence. In terms of physical existence, meron tayong dalawang uri, tangible and intangible. So, tangible asset is something that is presentable by cash, meaning tangible assets are physical. Examples are cash, supplies, inventory, equipment, and vehicle. Or we can say that this,
What?
joke, mali pala. This money. This is an example of tangible asset, while intangible assets are opposite of tangible asset because it doesn't exist a physical form. Examples are accounts receivable and prepaid expense. So, accounts receivable is something na hindi mo pa natatanggap pero kinoconsider mo na asset mo na, kaya kasama na siya sa intangible asset. So, the third type of asset is usage. And when it comes to usage, there are two types, which are the operating asset and the non-operating asset. Operating asset po ay mga long-need asset na karaniwang ginagamit sa normal na business operation. Tatlo po itong major categories, which is property, plant, and equipment. PPE po is company long-term asset na karaniwan pong naglalas more than 1 year. Samples po nito ay buildings, machineries, office equipment, land, furniture, or vehicle. So, when it comes non-operating asset naman po, kabaliktaran ng operating asset. Ito po ay hindi kasali sa core operation ng isang business. Example naman po nito, unused land, investment securities, and so on. Ngayon, tapos na tayo sa what is asset. And now, let's move on to what is liability. Liabilities are obligations of the company. They are amounts owed to creditors for a past transaction, and they are usually have the word payable in their accounts title. And along with owner's equity, pwede rin po itong pagmula ng source of asset. Excuse me. And pwede rin po ito kung nag-advance payment po si customer kay business, meron pong utang si business na service or a product kay customer, kaya po ito po ay nire-record as unearned revenue. So, ang mga example po ng liabilities are notes payable, accounts payable, salaries payable, interest payable, and yung sinasabi ko po na unearned revenue. So, tapos na po tayo sa liability. Atin naman po pag-usapan ang owner's equity. What is owner's equity? Owner's equity po ay owner's claim to the company asset after po nabayaran ng company ang kanyang mga pinagkakautangan. Other words po, if the company's asset will liquidated to pay off debts, then the excess po will be considered as owner's equity. Normal balance po ng owner's equity is credit. And dahil po ganon, dun po siya sa credit nag-i-increase. Mga nagpapa-increase po sa credit are contribution o owner's investment to the company. And mga revenue na pumapasok po na kita ang mapababa naman po sa owner's equity are expenses and withdrawals. Withdrawals, ito po ang kinukuha na pera ni owners sa business para gamitin niya po for personal use.